Some call Israel an apartheid state. Let us begin here. I reject that. And so, the moment I leave this stage, I am flying to South Africa, which is where apartheid actually existed. And I will broadcast from Cape Town tomorrow morning to remind the world what the evil of apartheid actually looked like. We will together learn. We will learn from the people who conquered the hatred, the ignorance, the bigotry, and learn from the people who charted a peaceful course for a new South Africa. Then, after that broadcast, I will fly to South America, where I will stand and plead the case of human responsibility to a group of nearly 5,000 local leaders all over the continent of South Africa. From all over the continent they come, and I will ask them to join me in standing in defense of Israel, the Jewish people, responsibility, and the truth. Finally, on Sunday, I will speak to over 5,000 Americans in the great state of Texas. I have chosen to end my week in a town where I will headquarter the charitable division of my company called Mercury One, dedicated to the idea that one man with one God makes a difference. The trip will end in the town where a global movement shall begin. It will not be easy for me, and it will not be easy for you. Others, I warn you, will say to you, come this way, come over the horizon. But I warn you that horizon is a cliff. And when you don't go along, you will stand out. You will be mocked. And in some cases, your life may be in danger. But you must remember, square your shoulders and say, O Ira, I fear not. No one wants to be on the point. No one wants to be the one that sticks out. My first death threat came in 2002, after my very first visit to Israel, when I said I would stand with Israel and the Jewish people. And my last death threat, or the latest, probably happened 5 minutes ago. Lo Ira! But know that many of us, in one way or another, may fall along the way. Some will have their reputation destroyed. Some will have their careers ended or their businesses shuttered. Some may pay the ultimate price. But let us now link arms one to another. Let us journey together. And if one shall fall, let 10 join our ranks. You were not born. You were not born so someone else could rule over you. God did not create you and endow you with these rights so you could remain silent when injustice and evil grow. You have a purpose, but it is rooted in love and responsibility. It is rooted in compassion. There are so many reasons to hear my words. Leave here and do nothing. We have all been trained that we're not strong enough. It's just one of us. We're not powerful enough. I'm not the guy. Abraham was old. Moses was slow of speech. Ruth was a widow. David was a little boy. Joseph was in prison, and Lazarus was dead. What's your excuse? were born for a time such as this. Begin by declaring that this is why you were born. This is why you were placed on earth at this time. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It matters only what you do from here. No man can promise you safety, prosperity, or comfort. But I can promise you this today. One day, your children and your grandchildren will come to you and ask you, what did you do? What did you do when the world was on fire? When the world was on the edge again? What did you say when the West or Israel or the Jew was blamed again? I promise you this. You will be able to look them in the eye and say, I had courage. On the 24th of Av, I stood. I committed to stand with courage, to walk, to march, arm in arm behind God's pillar of fire. God is with me. I fear not. Thank you.